So I was really excited about doing another tutorial, and I couldn't help myself. And I used to get H.I.P products from L'Oreal a lot before I started doing professional makeup or photo shoots, and I guess they really were the best that I found. Alright, so I'm going to do that, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so this is the look that I'm going for. It's like peacock colors, which is like a lime green and a turquoise and a hint of like a royal blue. I'm using the H.I.P products from L'Oreal, and I'm actually using these two today. Ooh. Okay. Riotous and Showy. And I'm going to be using these two. These are the liquid eyeliners, cream eyeliners, and this is actually teal, and this one's the black. So we're going to be using those two. I also have the Rimmel Eye Glistener crayon. Let's get started. So the first thing that I did was I applied on just my lid and nothing else some of the teal cream eyeliner from L'Oreal. And what I do, because it tends to dry up very quickly and it tends to be very hard and stiff, I take just a tiny bit of my M.A.C mixing medium and I add that in just a little bit. And you need to work kind of quickly when you use this stuff because it will dry up on you fairly fast. So you're going to go straight in from the corner of your eye and work it all the way out. Only get, when your eye closes, what you see there, okay? Don't go any further up than that. Okay, now that I did that, I'm going to take, you don't go too far out, okay? I'm going to take a tiny piece of tape, apply that right underneath my eyelash line, heading up towards where my eyebrow ends. Right about there. And I know it's a little bit uncomfortable when you first do it, but it actually has that perfect line effect. And right where my eyelashes end is right where my eyeshadow ends, and it's really cool. So, now that I did that, I'm going to take my 217 M.A.C, oops, sorry, the fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to fluff that in the corners, on the top, out a little bit. Be careful not to pull too hard because you will pull all the color that you just applied on there. See, I'm already starting to get a little bit of gap right here, but that's okay because something's going to go over that right now. We are taking the turquoise shimmer color in the Showy palette case majigger, and pat some on there and just apply it all over. And yes, I'm still using my blending brush because I want it to fluff up along with the stuff that we just fluffed out. Then I'm taking the lime green and with my blending brush 217 from M.A.C, dabbing some of that green on there and applying it only to the corner of my nose to the middle of my eyeball, and I'm working it down and up. So it's a little bit more. You really can go any way that you want with it. You can apply it all the way over here, or you can apply it just right in here, or you can apply it on the top part of your eyelid, or underneath your eyebrow, whatever. So now that we have that, and we're just gonna go over just a little to make sure it fades and it blends, and work that sparkle just a little bit further up than that last line that we created. And that way it just kind of fades really pretty. Okay. So now that we have the green, we're going back to this one, and we're taking the dark blue out of the Showy and dabbing some of that blue on there, and just in the corners. So right above the actual tape, make sure that the tape is stuck on there good, doesn't come off, and pat down, working it right in that corner. Now brushing it out just a little bit, don't go crazy with it, just like that. If you want a more intense color, just dab just a little bit more on there. I don't want that blue to be blue, I just want it to be darker than the turquoise that we had originally. Now, taking my Rimmel, this has glitter flakes in it, so it's actually a contrast against the shimmer. So I'm just gonna and right where that line ended, pull it back a little bit and work it right into your eyelash line, all the way back to where you met up with the green. What I did is I patted some of the fluff brush, and I'm just going to go a little bit like that with the glitter, just so that it adds some shimmer sparkle right in the inside of where the green starts. And if you sweep a little bit too much color off in that area, take the green again, just a little bit, and pat. Pat. Now I took a little bit of like a white, doesn't matter what color white you want to use, what brand, I'm just taking a little powder white color, just really whatever, and applying it right underneath my eyebrow. I'm applying the glue on my eyelash that I'm going to use, and I'm going to set it down, because if you give it a second or two, it gets really sticky, and it just sticks automatically onto your eye really, really easily. And what I'm going to do in the meantime is, really quickly, I'm taking the little angled brush, I'm dipping it into the black cream eyeliner. Some people are too sensitive eyes, have way too sensitive eyes to use the creams on their waterline. So if that's the case, you can use your eyeliner. Just be careful not to sweep into the green, just so that your eyes just naturally at the bottom pop. But you want the main focus to be the green glitter from Rimmel eyeliner underneath your eye. And I'm applying. And with some of the residue, don't apply any more of it, just softly, 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 softly. Put a little bit of black right where that line ends, where you did your eyeshadow. It's almost like a cat eye, just swoop like that. Last but not least, what I did was I mascaraed my bottom eyelashes. That is the look. I hope that you liked it.